billion that were being invested. And it was because of consumers, it was because of citizens like John Mitchell, people like Gene Guilford, who were coming forward and saying, this is wrong, the system, the law of supply and demand is no longer functioning. We've got to do something to bring those laws of supply and demand back under control. In the meanwhile, we've also heard from the United States Congress that, well, what's going to take place and what we need to do to solve this problem is to drill more. And certainly, we encourage drilling. We think that it's important for America that they do drill, that the oil companies do proceed to the more than 81% of the lands that are already permitted, that already provide the opportunity for them, more than 68 million acres for these companies to pursue and drill and find oil and produce it for the American consumer. It's vital to our future. But in the process, we've also heard, again, the call to drill in the Arctic National Wildlife Preserve. I want you to take a look at this chart over here. And I want to point out and debunk some of the myths that are associated with this whole concept of drilling. If you look over here, you'll see the National Petroleum Reserve, which is located in the yellow. And over here, if you'll see in the Arctic National Wildlife Reserve, this is the area that they're talking about drilling in. This is the area that they're permitted to drill in. Now, it might surprise people to understand, and I think the facts are pretty clear, that the reserves we have reserves equal to 107 billion barrels of oil and 658 trillion cubic feet of natural gas, and are 10 times the amount of economically recoverable oil that could be produced from opening up the Arctic National Wildlife Refuge. In more than 14 years of current U.S. oil consumption, or 7.5 barrels per year. These are permitted and already exist. Yes, we encourage drilling. What we want to do is make sure that in the process that we also do not encourage oil companies buying up every single vestige of land and reserves that obviously have very important and critical ecocentric life for our planet and for future generations.